Ciao.
My name is Agnieszka. I am living in Krakow, in Poland. I graduated last year, so right now I am working in library.
Okay, amazing. What is the situation in Poland? Because I read several articles in that the emergency was underestimated in the beginning, and is that true, or is your government taking steps to reduce the contagion?
I remember this very well because 14th of March, it was my birthday. And
Oh,
exactly
happy
in this
birthday!
thank you. And exactly in the middle of March, everything started. I mean, in Poland, maybe started 1 week before, but the message that we should stay at home, it was about middle of March. So mostly people start to work at home. For example, also I am working at home now because all culture institutions are closed. Uh, Also, I don't know, my father, because he's a teacher, so right now
Okay.
school or university are online. Uh, yes, but some kind of the work, people still working normally. For example, my aunt, she's working in post office, and post office is still working. So
Okay.
the job that can be that I mean, people who can work at home, they work at home. But of course, like shops or post office are still open, like the most important
Okay.
thing.
Here too. And I want to ask you, how are you experiencing this period? Because what do you think about then? We are young and we never expected a pandemic. So
Yes.
I think that the world as we know won't be the same after all of this.
Mhm.
And I don't know, it's a little bit scaring.
Yes, it is very scaring. The most scaring is that we don't know when it will finish. I
Yeah.
mean, how long it will be. This is the most scary for me. And also, on the one hand, I am lucky because I am living in the house. I have garden, so for me it's possible to go out and sitting in my garden. So it's very great. So I have a lot of reason to be grateful and to be happy because my family is healthy. I have job. I didn't lose my job, and all of these things are good. But I am just tiring, all the time staying at home,
Yeah.
that I can't meet with my friends. Of course, we have video call conversation. It's also nice, but this is not the same. And I think the worst is that we don't know when it will happen and what will be after, how it will be look like. Because right now, a lot of fields are totally closed, like touristic, I don't know, restaurants. I don't know what will be with travel, with I don't know. For example, also everyone use so much mobile phones or some
Yeah.
technique. It's very good, of course. I think it's not possible to not use right now, but how it will be look in the future? Maybe we will be too much to use with this platform on that more than. Uh, I don't know, in conversation with real people in the future. I don't know. I'm just scared about the situation, and yes, and how long it will be. This is the wrong thing.
Yeah, we're all a little bit worried about it. And what perception do you think in Poland people have of the virus? Because I don't know, are they worried or maybe not?
I think mostly yes, because we hear it all the time in the radio, in the TV news, that everything about coronavirus, what happened in Poland, what happened in different country on whole the world. So I think that generally people are responsible and people are scared. Of course, I think that some of the people uh, not treat this topic so serious, but I think that in every country you can
Yeah.
find some people like this. So right now, some policemen and soldier, they are in the park, in the square of our town. If they meet someone, it's very possible that they can give him mandate, like ticket. For
Oh,
example, right now it can be only two people outside. If it's
okay.
three, more than two people together, you have to pay some bill, because it's not right. And also, I know that our policemen check the people who should be in quarantine. Like, for example, I don't know, some people come back from different country, or some people have like someone from their friend of their work who was infected. So right now they have to stay at home. So
Yeah.
police is checking if they are in real stay at home. And
Okay.
yes, I think that mostly people follow this rule, but of course, I think that yes,
Okay.
some people not respect, but most of them yes.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, how are you spending this quarantine? Because sometimes we say it could be so boring. Yeah.
Yes, I am usually in the morning. I am at work because from Monday till Friday I am working from 8 till 2, and later usually I am read a lot of books. I am have video call with my friends.
Yeah.
I am also do some exercise. Recently I
Yeah.
start do exercise at home because I am really miss from some physical activity.
Yeah.
So I start to do something. What else? And also I am, because usually I didn't have time for it, but I start bake some cake like
Oh, well,
for,
wonderful. It's
for
amazing.
yes, for every Sunday I'm trying to do something. Yeah, so but it's nice, but every day looks almost the same. So the
Yeah.
routine is the problem.
I can understand you totally. And
Uh,
I read that Poland will vote for presidential elections despite restrictive measures for coronavirus. Is that true? And why?
yes, 10 of May we should have a presidential election, but of course, like opposition wants that it not will happen because the situation is very serious. So
Yep.
people shouldn't go out from home to vote because it can be dangerous. The party who is leading right now, they want to do this election because it's possible that they win. So I think that's
Yeah.
why they want to do it. And today, I also listened the TV news, and still they are talking about this. So they still didn't make a decision what they will be. I know that right now it's proposition that we will be have like voting by correspondence, like some postman give us a letter. We will choose something in this letter, and later we have to deliver this letter to some box that it should be in every town. But I don't know how. Uh, I don't know how it should look like, because if the
Mm,
letter voting, it can be problem that I don't know
Someone
that
can
someone.
someone can read that.
Yes, exactly. So I don't know. I mean, they are still talking about this. I don't know which decision they will make. Every day, really, I am hearing about this.
Yeah.
If you ask me in the beginning of May, I think I should know, so I can tell you. But right now, I think it's very difficult to say because half of the government want to do it later, but mostly half of government want to do it in May. So I don't know what will be, but I think it's crazy idea to vote
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I think that too, honestly. And it will be Easter soon, and
Yes.
we will be forced to celebrate it at home. And there are many Catholics in Poland. And how are
Yes.
you preparing for Easter at home? And it's really strange, all this thing. I can't believe it, but it's like that.
Yes, it will be first Easter like this, you know. Uh, I think everyone stay at home. Like, for example, always I was meeting with sister of my mom,
Yep.
so my aunt, uncle, my cousins. But this year we will not meet. Also, my sister, she's older than me, and she's living separately with her husband, and probably we will not meet. So yes, of course, I'm sad about this, but I think it's better, especially that I'm living with my parents and grandma, so we shouldn't risk. And if you are talking how is it look in the church, I think right now people mostly not going to the church. You know, everyone who I know, my friends or my family, they are not going. They are stay at home. Of course, I think it can be some possibility that some people will go,
Yeah.
but mostly these people that I know, they are staying at home. Especially that even if you are religious, I know that it's not a sign to not go to communion in the Easter, because even Pope say that you can do
Hmm.
it till the end of June, I think.
Yeah.
So I think, yes, I think people will stay at home, and I hope. But if I'm talking with my friends, everyone want to do it. But it will be, yes, it will be totally something different, and I don't know how it will be, but it will be different, definitely. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Because this virus is it's really dangerous because
Yes.
uh, this coronavirus, it can affect anybody, old
Yes.
people, young people. It doesn't matter, and anyone can get sick. And we had 1,100,000 cases in
Mm.
Italy, and still today there are new infections. But what we are in quarantine since March, first day of March. And right now it's really difficult because we cannot do anything. We just can't stay at home, and but we have to do this.
But I think that problem is that it will be time that it starts to less in
Yeah,
every country. And of course I understand these people, because I am tiring to stay all the time at home. But I'm afraid that if we will see that it's going down,
exactly.
everyone
And
go
then,
out, and it will
yeah,
be not good, because it will be still dangerous. This is the
yeah,
problem.
I think that too. Maybe we have to stay in quarantine at least until April the 13th. But we don't know if after we can go out again, or maybe we have to stay at home again and again and again.
If I can tell you that if I'm talking with some of my friends, we will think that for sure it will be till the summer. Like it will not
Yeah,
end before summer. I think so. That April, March, June. I don't know, but I am thinking that it's very possible that it will be look the same.
absolutely. I think the same too. Absolutely.
I can tell you this. That for example, in Poland, when I'm watching some news, it's a lot of social initiative that
Yeah.
people are produce mask, but by their own. And for example,
Okay.
they deliver to the hospital, or they deliver to people who need, for example, people who work in the shop, because they really need this. And also, for example, some scouts or some young people, they help old people who are living alone to deliver some food, to go to the shop,
Okay.
because it will be better for this person. Oh, and also we have like from 10 till 12, this is separate hour during this hour, only old people can buy food.
Oh, but that's amazing.
Yes, only between 10 and 12 during the day. Only old people can do it. Shopping, like, yes.
It's really great because we sometimes we don't think about these people, but they need really to go out, and they are so how could I say, uh, they need to be protected.
Yes, and I have also one more thing that unfortunately right now some people lose a job.
Yeah.
Because like for example, my friends, she was working in fitness gym, but right now nobody is coming. This is closed, so she lost her job. Uh, Her boyfriend was working in touristic area, so he also. So I think that some people are in very difficult situation, like people who work in restaurants, in hotel, in some like gym or something like this. So this is the problem, because I think that right now, of course, not only in Poland but everywhere, a lot of people lose their job. So
Yeah.
how we will solve this situation? I think it will be very difficult to solve this in the future. This is the
Yeah,
thing.
I'm so I think that this virus will change also the economic system,
Mm-hmm.
because anybody here in Spain, in Japan, so many people are losing their job, and what are we going to do tomorrow? We don't know, and I think it will be changed.
Yes, yes. So I am really scared, but I am hope that it will finish soon, and of course it will take some years to make the situation better. But
Yeah,
we have to think positive. Yes, I think
yeah,
yes. So, but I think very important in this time to have contact, with
exactly.
your friends, because even if you are not alone, but it's of course very good. Sometimes you can be tired to spend all the time only every day with your parents, so sometimes you need to have a contact with someone else.
Yeah,
So I think it's very important to not lose contact with your friends and other
yeah.
people.
Not to be alone, absolutely. And yeah, I think the same, because sometimes it could be so sad. The situation is so difficult, so hard to live mostly of the time at home, and we have not to stay alone.
And also a lot of actors, like on Instagram, they
Yeah.
do relation online, like right now they do something, and they read books for children, or for example also every day in the evening, some famous pair of actors, they do like party, like they are connected with other actors or other celebrities, and they talk, so
Oh,
it's a lot of people follow them, and this is every evening at 10 p.m. So I think this is very nice, because they are laughing all the time, they are uh, talking about some funny things, and I think this is very important now.
yeah. It's amazing initiatives, absolutely. And did you say something like, we to be positive, we said each other, "Oh, andrà tutto bene." What do you say
Mhm.
in Poland? It means it will be fine.
Yes, 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 I know. We usually say jakoś to będzie, but it's very difficult to translate. That's really, it's difficult to translate, but the sense is something like this: we will survive whatever it will be.
Oh, that's amazing. It's a
That
wonderful thought. Yeah,
that we don't know what will be, but we will survive. Yes, it's something like this. This is the sense, I think.
it's so
Yes,
positive.
yes, and also in this situation, the sad thing is that I think this is something similar like war.
Yeah,
The only difference is that we don't see our I forgot this word. Person. You know what I mean. That
Yeah.
we don't see this person, but it's work. Like because everyone stay at home, we are a bit like in the prison, maybe, and everyone is afraid. And yes, and this is um, very make me sad. But the good thing is that we are in our home safety and with our family. I think this
Yeah.
is the difference.
In this war are doctors. Doctors are soldiers.
Yes, yes, and also I have cousin. She is nurse, and
Mm-hmm.
this year she is because she their parents are living in the village near Krakow, and she is
Okay.
living in Krakow now. But she's living alone, and right now she's not coming for Easter to home. So
No.
she will spend alone in her house. I think it's very very sad, but she
Mm-mm.
wants to be responsible and she don't want to spend this Easter with her family. And I think she's like a hero. So
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm agree with you.
yes. So we have to only think positively and be responsible, and we have to have hope that someday it will finish.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. We hope that we can go through this as soon as possible.
Yes, exactly. But I also think that because of the situation, we can learn something.
Yeah.
Uh, like, I don't know, for example, we can learn that it's very important to be with family, and maybe we will be grateful for more things. Like if, after coronavirus, when we go to the park or when we go to cinema or do shopping, before it was something normal, but right now it will be okay. I should be really happy because it was time when
Yeah.
when
I
it
can
was
do
not
this.
possible. Yes, yes. So I think we should be very grateful. I hope that it will change. Like, yes, we will be more happy about every little thing.
Yeah. And also we have more time to think about things. We are so busy every day, and now we can think about problems. We can think about things that will happen in our life.
Yes, and also I think it shows that not everything depends on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are a bit small people in the world.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm agree with you. Okay. Okay. Really, really thank you so much again. But it was really interesting talking with you. And I hope you and your family will be fine and that we can uh, go through this period as soon as possible. Maybe we can
Yeah.
meet after all of this here in Rome.
Okay, so I wish you also a lot of health and stay at
Thank you.
home.
Yeah,
But think
absolutely.
positively, and we will survive. We have to think that we will survive, and I hope soon we will meet and we will be celebrate.
Yeah, I hope that too. Thank you so much.
Okay, so it was not problem really. It was a big pleasure for me. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao
Ciao,
ciao.
grazie. Ciao.